The Valkyries is a Brazilian jam by Paulo Coelho. It recounts the story of Paulo following a peculiar dream in which he communicates with his guardian angel. As usual, Paulo leaves everything behind and embarks on a journey to find his guardian angel in Mojave Desert. He stays there for 40 days with his wife, Chris, who accompanies him solely out of love. Paulo is a magus and a disciple of Jay. The teaching of Jay play a significant role in Paulo's life. Jay gives him this task indirectly. Paulo, a hyperactive individual who cannot find contentment in rest. He loves his wife, Chris, but becomes fed up with his marriage after 9 years of success. In the desert, they encountered a new character named Jenny. Jenny was someone who had already seen his angel, and Paulo desired to learn the whole process from Jenny. But Jenny could not teach him anything directly because, due to both being disciples of different masters, as per tradition, teaching another disciple's masters is forbidden. So Jenny conveyed a few signs to Paulo, and in return he sought Paulo's experience, knowledge and magic. To achieve all this, Jenny involved Paulo's wife by introducing her to the second mind concept and how to broaden her horizon. Paulo understood his plan, and although Jenny did not achieve his desired outcome, but he did manage to transform Chris. With the newfound understanding of the second mind and a broader horizon, Chris underwent a remarkable transformation. She embraced the process and continued to practice it throughout their time in the Mojave Desert. This transformation completely changed her life, altering it by 180 degrees. She engaged in conversations with her guardian angel even before Paulo did, becoming powerful and contemplative. However, Paulo remained unaware of this transformation until their encounter with Valkyries. He learned from Jenny that there were a group named as Valkyries, a group of 8 strange women on bikes. On a mission to find their angels, they aimed to enter paradise during a brief opening of its gates. This knowledge compelled Paulo to seek them out, leading him and his wife to traverse numerous desert cities. Their paths finally converged in a restaurant where a new character emerged, Valhalla. Valhalla, a red-haired woman and the leader of the Valkyries. Valhalla was a strong character, embodying the strength of hunters who continually challenge their own limits. In their very first encounter, both Valhalla and Paulo felt drawn to each other. Chris was aware of this attraction but chose to endure it, displaying her wisdom and patience. Paulo and Chris became part of the Valkyries group. Valhalla, a warrior woman, and Chris, a gentle and peaceful lady, presenting stark contrast. However, love triumphed over the differences. Chris courageously faced off against Valhalla, demonstrating her determination to win her husband's love. Her fearlessness in confronting a warrior woman left Valhalla and her husband astonished, literally astonished. Valhalla then asked Paulo about the mission's courage requirements, asserting that it was not courage in general, but rather a woman's courage that was vital. Chris' display of this courage filled Paulo with pride. Yet Paulo remained captivated by Valhalla's allure. Valhalla imparted teachings to them about this mission. Subsequently, she returned to her own task of completing the 9 chakras or 9 circulations around the Mojave Desert. Before the Valkyries departed, Chris' strong and invincible character emerged. Valhalla desired Paulo's love as a form of payment for her teachings. In response, Chris raised her voice and challenged Valhalla to a fight. She battled for her husband and emerged victorious. Valhalla admired her courage, honoring her, and both women bid each other farewell with respect. In the midst of this, Paulo finds his wife. This experience highlighted the distinction between infatuation and true love. Both Paulo and Valhalla had been infatuated due to their charismatic personas, oblivious to the darker aspects of their lives and personalities. In contrast, Chris understood her husband deeply, including his flaws, bad moods, and past relationships. Despite this all, her unwavering spouse never wavered. She constantly stood by Paulo's side, aiding him in his strange missions. Through these events, Paulo grasped the essence of true love. He comprehended the value of compassion and love as essential components in facing life's formidable challenges. This realization guided him to discover the means of encountering his angel, ultimately achieving this through the strength of his love and unwavering faith. This novel deviates from the typical and falls into a distinctive category. The narrative might prove challenging to grasp and relate, possibly appearing vague and unconventional. Yet those with the spiritual aura and prior knowledge of broadening horizon and channeling energies would consider this novel a masterpiece. Crafting such a work may have posed the inclusion of personal information about Paulo's marital life and the portrayal of his negative attributes. Presenting oneself honestly to reader is not a simple task, but the author achieved it admirably, deepening my affection for him. This novel possesses spiritual thrilling and distinctive essence. It paints a vivid portrait of a strong female character. Themes encompass faith, omens, patience, and love. Through my reading, I learned the pivotal nature of these three elements in achieving one's dream. Furthermore, the epilogue and author's notes offer equally captivating insights. Among the noteworthy dialogues in the novel, two stand out for me. Janice's parting words to Paulo about granting every wish to drive a person insane, and the piquant line from the epilogue, there is no use talking of peace when man's heart is always in war. There is no use of talking peace when man's heart is always at war. The epilogue in particular stands as the crux of the narrative and should not be disregarded. In conclusion, I thoroughly enjoyed this novel and highly recommending you this novel. It will be worth reading. Thank you.